Hi, Emma.
Hi, how are
So,
you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
So, obviously, everyone's obsessed with the Regency period for a good reason. We're all kind of enthralled by this idea of not kind of touching each other and falling in love. So, but as a director, what are the challenges of this time period and kind of bringing to life these characters while still staying true to the era?
Well, I think there's two answers to that question. I think we chose to cast it in a way that was very important that we made these characters, these actors own, that they never felt gimmicky, that they were not playing a white person, that they were playing Chopet's version of Mr. Malcolm and Frida's version of Selena Dalton. And so I think, you know, using that's a very new thing. Like let's, call a spade a spade. Not many people have done that. And I think for me, as a director, it was really important in that Regency romantic, helpless romantic world you're talking about, also allow these actors to find a space to really make this their own so they can feel all those things and give you all those moments and give you all that chemistry. And a big part of that was allowing their interpretations and their cultures to come into these characters. And then those characters were so brought to life through their own souls and their own feeling. And a rom-com hinges on the chemistry, and those two, my god, did they have it.
Yeah, and I think it's very fun to see just because obviously I'm a Pride and Prejudice fan, but it's really fun
Me too.
to kind of but it's fun to see this at a time where like we have things like Fire Island coming out, which is I guess adjacent because it's based on Pride and Prejudice, but it's like so it's that same time period in a way. But what I like about Mr. Malcolm's List is, like you said, it is very kind of we haven't really seen it before because everything's so well in the time period they'd be white and it doesn't matter. And so what I really liked about your movie is that it is so free. Is that something that you kind of just knew you wanted to do, jump out the gate, or did it kind of
Yeah,
just you found this cast and was like, no, it's perfect for what I want?
a bit of both. I mean, I actually weirdly I saw Hamilton the same week I read the script for the first time. So obviously, I think what Lin Manuel Miranda did and created was a massive spark of inspiration for me, and I think it really challenged what I think about making a piece of art or piece of work in any space, and the fact that this idea that England and every Hollywood movie or TV show ever made that was period was just white is just actually factually incorrect, because it really started me on this journey of research and development. And it doesn't take much longer than a couple minutes on Google to start to realize that England was actually a lot more diverse than people have painted it to through our movies. All the artwork exists, all the writing exists, the poems exist, the songs exist. It's all there for the taking. Unfortunately, no one has ever reached out and grabbed it, I think, prior to the last, decade. We're not the first, by the way, and I don't think we'll be the last. And none of us are pretending we're historians here, but I found enough information in the world to not only, as you said, do this because they are the best actors for the part, but also to do it in a way that was actually inspired by a lot of historical truth that I think a lot of people, including myself, had not actually reckoned with or explored.
Yeah, I completely agree, and I can't wait for people to get to see it. It's perfect. Thank you so much for chatting with me today.
No, thank you. Lovely to meet you.
Nice meeting you.